Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Me, Willie Ramsey HD. Today we are at Brentwood doing the Challenge 30. We've done Challenge 30 twice before. We've got a full session today. We're here. Family's out in force. Like obviously, Karen, Neil, Matthew, and Shan's here. We've drove down. We go on at 8 o'clock. So yeah, try and race well. So you'll see me on track. I can't use my own bloody cameras, so I've got to use their ones, so bear with me. See you after. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Brentwood for our next race, which is a Challenge 30 race. We've done it twice before, but now we're here at Brentwood. I'd say one of our, second or third favourite track. We've only done it once, and I really loved it. So we're back here today for a Challenge 30. Don't worry, despite what happens in this video, I will be back at Brentwood trying to get better times, trying to. Yeah, the elusive Challenge 30 win is eluding me, so we're going to try another couple of times to get a win, or we're not going to stop until we win. So obviously our first couple of laps round, we had two sessions today, and we're coming up to line a 39.69. We had a practice earlier in the day, and my quickest was a 38. Not the quickest overall, as we get caught up by the curb. The number 15 kart was a problem for us through the whole session, just putting his kart in the wrong position, so I thought I could pass, and then yeah, it is what it is. But we keep going, and yeah, it's just nice to be back in the kart, because obviously Three Sisters was an absolute horror show for me. And I'd just like to say thank you for all the kind words over all social medias. Obviously, as I said, I'm battling my mental health at the moment, and I'm being medicated. And don't get me wrong, as I get hit here, it's still a long road, and I don't feel 100%. But yeah, I still want to bring karting content and the best content I can to you guys. As we go for another lap now, this is during qualifying. It was a much better lap than obviously my practice runs. I was getting in a lot of scraps, obviously, as you saw there with the number 15. So it was nice to get that feeling and that confidence back in the car, because obviously with me feeling the way I do the last couple of months, I've not really enjoyed it. And I must say, in this session it was lovely, as we post a 38.98, and that was my quickest of this qualifying session. As we're going to go for another scrap now with the number 3, shaping up a move. We tried to duck to the inside, make him think better of it. He looks behind and see where I am, outbrakes himself. Now he's going to go wide into the next corner. We just slot down the inside. Very textbook move here. The kind of move I love to pull off. As obviously, if I've got the kart beneath me, as number 15 here going for another scrap, as we're going around this right hand here, coming up to the little hairpin, we're in front. Very nice. Just fought him off really. And I'm not gonna lie, in my practice session, my kart, I had kart number 13, and yeah, it was a bit of a dog. But this kart was, I'd say, better, as now obviously we've completed qualifying and we don't know where we are. It was better, but we just didn't have enough straight line speed down the straight. It was a bit of a boat down the straight, but through the corners it felt alright. Didn't feel too bad, and in the slipstream of other karts felt alright. But yeah, if I would have had a better kart, I genuinely reckon I could have finished higher up in the field. As now we're just waiting, the anticipation's killing me now, because yep, 8th place. There's 14 of us, so 8th place is very meh for me. like I'm experienced now. It's coming up to 2 years now I've been doing karting, and yes, I learn something new every session I go out, but obviously I should be a bit quicker than that. And obviously since the last time we went karting, which was Three Sisters, I gained a little weight, so that might have made a thing. Obviously it might be just the car, it's the only second time at the track, so there's so many variables. As we go to the race, lights out and away we go. You can see from that angle there, we get a very, very bad start. The car just wouldn't pull off the line, as now we are in 11th place. And now we've got to look but in our mirrors and behind us if we're going to get past. But we send it down the inside here, connecting with the back of number 15. Send it up the inside. He goes wide with another car, and now we're up to P10, up to P9, going round the outside of number 19 and the car in front. We're side by side coming up to this hairpin there. Who's going to brake first? And we go down the inside of the other car as well. We are now in 7th place. What an actual first lap we've got. So we're one better now as number 19 gets the run on us. He clearly has the better kart than us at the moment. So we just got to stick in his slipstream, and we get hit in the back by number 15, which is less say about that than the better. But yeah, didn't do anything to us. We just stayed on our line. Maybe went a little bit wider, but we're fine. We didn't lose a position. So there's me constantly looking behind me, nodding the head like, what the bloody hell was he doing? But now I've got a bit of a chase back now as we're getting glued to the back of number 19 here. We're getting the slipstream down the straight, and we're actually got a bit of pace now. So we're right behind him, literally pushing him through the corners here. So we're going to try and make a move on lap 2, try to dummy him, and he was having none of it. He didn't even look. So we lost a bit of time there because I actually outbroke myself there while doing that. So I need to be careful when I'm doing them types of moves in the future, as we're literally sticking behind him. And obviously number 19 was a bit of a thorn in my side really for the whole of the session, as we lose a bit of time then, but then we make it up through this right hander, and we're a lot further away than we was the lap before. Just trying to stay with him. He's not getting away. I am quicker than him at this stage, but it's when I get out that slipstream is where I start to slow down. As you can see here, literally sticking with him. I just slightly bumped him there by accident, but he kept the position, so he got a less better run than me. So we're going side by side, coming up to the hairpin. Who's going to brake late? I broke late, and we're back up into 7th place. That was a very nice move indeed. Yes, it was a bit, I'd definitely say it was a bit naughty giving him the bump to knock him out a bit wide, but I outbroke myself. Hold my hands up, that was my fault. But yes, we've done the hard stuff, and now we're into 7th place. I very much doubt I can catch up to 6th, but we're going to give it our best shot. So obviously, as you can see, just as the camera pans round here, number 21 has just gone round the corner. So we're I'd say we're about 4 or 5 seconds behind here, and we're just putting our head down and getting to it, because obviously I want to be fair, I was coming into this, I was like, I reckon I could maybe get a podium here, but obviously kart selection, not being that confident within qualifying, this is where I am, and I've just got to deal with it. But obviously this is my first race at this track, so it's good knowledge for future races, you know. As now, basically number 19 was, he span out, and now we come up to the back of him again, and now we've got to try and find another way past him. He's like, I've just got up to the back of him, but he's holding us up. He's basically racing, he's being a bit naughty. Like, I know there's no blue flags, but he's defending as we strike to the outside. He's slowed up by the car in front. We get the move done, and we've dispatched him. It was quite good kart knowledge from me. I knew there was a car in front. He would had to brake earlier, So the option was to do is to brake later and then see if I can get into the corner in front. As we clip the barrier there, we're taking the lines of the track really tight so we can catch up. And believe it or not, just in front of us is number 21, and that's for 6th place. And you guys might think you slowed up really quickly. So basically, the reason why I didn't get a warning or a penalty is because I'm doing the Club 100 rule, where you acknowledge the yellow flag and you basically would drive one-handed and drive as quick, not as quick, but to a good speed to catch up. And obviously we caught up to the back of her. She was a bit perplexed why I caught up so quickly, but I did take the second stand. Yet again, this has happened again. She keeps looking behind and it was quite dangerous what she was doing. She was literally looking around every corner, and yet again I've not got a good drive off the corner and she gets away again on the straight. So you can see here she's going left, right. It's kind of dangerous what she's doing, because she's looking left, she's looking right to see, is he coming, is he going to pass me? Like, if I was side by side and coming up to the back of her, she would have took us out. But we're not in that situation just yet, so we just got to see if my experience can play in handy here as we eat the curb, and just be able to, can we cruise up to the back of her and try and make a move. Obviously she's quite petite, so she's got the weight advantage against me, but here I'm visibly closer than the laps before. But obviously on the straight, that advantage that I make up in the corner is just eaten away by the straight. Honestly, if it was all corners, I reckon if I could hit the corners properly, I'd be much closer than Busport. I'm literally using every limit of the track just to pull some, the gap closer. Now obviously she made a move over the curb there. I was hoping this back marker in front of us was going to keep her behind for a couple of corners longer. So now I get caught up in it, and they go out wide because they know they're being lapped. That's the race leader there. He was absolutely on fire. There's nothing of him, and he was literally on fire this evening. Literally, as soon as I saw him, I was like, yeah, he's winning this one. So he literally ate into our advantage. Hopefully, when he laps 21 in front, maybe it slows her down a little. He's going to try to the outside, to the inside, and she thinks his poor position. Does that slow her up? I don't think so. She just slows up a little. She's got enough gap behind, and I'm literally racing like a madman just to try to get inches closest. Obviously I'm looking for yellow flags as well. I believe if we get another yellow flag, I can get close to her and I could just make a move as soon as it goes green. That's what I'm looking at, because there was a lot of yellow flags in this session. So obviously to put the hand up, acknowledge the yellow flag, but obviously stay, I'd say, medium speed where everybody would slow down. And that is what a couple of guys in the session did have a problem with. That basically I was doing the Club 100 rule, and they're like, oh, he's breaking the rules, he's speeding up under yellow flags, he's driving one-handed. But this is because this comes with karting, like the knowledge I've gained the last 2 years. Like, this helps me in certain situations like this. It helped me the 2 times already in this session, and obviously not having the fastest car under me and not being able to execute the performance from the car, I would have been P6 if it was a quicker car. As yet again 19 shows up and he goes to unlap himself. It just shows the latter stages of the race. I wasn't deteriorating, nothing was hurting in the body. I just believe I was just kind of hot lapping slowly, I guess. But yeah, it is what it is. 19 obviously makes their way back past us. He's had a lot more pace in the car, but the thing is, he's a back marker. He finished in last place, so it was a bit perplexing to know, like, why is I'm getting relapped. It probably just was that I was just not on the ball. As he goes wide there, we just tried to lap him here. We did have a good little scrap. Yet again, it was a mirror of what before, but he thought much better of it. I thought at first he went in for another car and it was quicker, so we're going to try the move that we've done before here. Slowed up, didn't want to plough into the barrier. So even though he got back past us, he probably made it his mission to get back past us. Yeah, that comes up to the line here, and it is P7. There was 14 of us. P7 ain't too bad. I made one position. I could have. The opportunity was there for P6. But yeah, overall good race. I will be back here to try and get better. So yeah, we can only go up. We can only move up from here, really. So yeah, very good one after all. On to the next Club 73.
What did I do? Hey mate. Hiya. Can we take the camera off?
Yeah, that's all good, mate.
No.
Hello, we're off. We're on our way home now. 7th out of how many was it? 13. 7th out of 13 ain't too bad. Qualifying, I was a bit disappointed with. So I basically did 2 sessions. I did like a warm-up session, which my quickest was like a 38.7, and then in quali and practice it was 38.5, and Shannon Dad said that I was really consistent. So yeah, so as you guys will see from I'll leave the footage in at the end, but this guy wanted to scrap me. I don't know why. I just walked off. I literally come for some practice and a bit of a scrap, and yeah, they didn't like it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope to do more stuff like this in the future. Might go back for another challenge 30 and see if we can get better. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, smack the bell down below, and we will see you guys in the next one.